Hello everyone, this is Boricua Binks and welcome back to Let's Play Ace Attorney Justice for All. In the last episode, it was pretty short, and we were able to break some psych locks finally after I had to speak to Will Powers and get some juicy gossip. So now, let me see, we broke Lotta's and old bags, so I guess we only have Adrian left. Miss Adrian Andrews. Now, is there anything else that I need to talk to this woman about? I think we're done, but big scoop, what happened? Is there anything else that I have to present to her? Or are we good? We done? Let's see if she says anything else. Yeah, okay. I don't want to talk to you no more. No. Oh my god. I'm not. No. You stop that. Okay. Let's see if we can break Adrian. Hopefully we can. Actually, no, we can't. What am I talking about? Hold on, let me... Actually, what if I go talk to Matt? That's just an idea. Or, wait, could I present this to her? No? Ugh, fine, be that way. She's such a pain. Oldberg! I don't like you. I don't like you at all, Oldberg. Can't stand you. Why am I talking like that? It's Edward who's talking to her. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe? Gumshoe? I was gonna go talk to On Guard, but maybe? Said they had an investigation briefing. Oh, okay, so this is alright. Okay, I'm good. Yeah. Oh, he's back.
Hey, so you came, pal.
Why the blunt greeting?
Because there's nothing to be friendly or happy about.
What do you mean by that? Uh-oh.
Well, things look perfect this time around. The evidence and testimony are airtight.
But, we can't just roll over and die. We have to stay positive. Oh no! Maya! I miss Maya. Alright, airtight evidence. That's not good. So, what do you mean the evidence is airtight?
I can't give you all the details, pal, but there's two big pieces.
Two?
And both of them are in this photo.
You just told us you can't give us details. Oh, Gumshoe, I love you. I love him so much.
The first is the button that's missing from the victim's chest.
That's the button that you found during your body search of Mr. On Guard.
Yep, I found it in the folds of the Nickel Samurai's special pants.
And the second one is?
The knife in his chest, pal. The fingerprints on the knife in his chest, to be exact.
Fingerprints? Whose are they?
You didn't even have to ask, little missy. It's obvious. They're Matt On Guard's.
Tomorrow's trial. Talk about being stuck between a rock and a hard place. Okay, airtight testimony. This is bad. So, what about this airtight testimony?
It's that old security lady, Miss Oldbag.
I thought so.
What do you mean you thought so? Did she tell you something, pal?
Well...
And I even told her not to open that mouth of hers and blab to anyone.
Her blab knob is stuck on 10, and there's no turning it down. Trust me. We tried.
Yeah, well, Miss Oldbag saw it all, pal. She saw Mr. On Guard come out of the victim's room around the estimated time of death.
No way!
But But it's old bag. Surely there's some wiggle room there. Can't be that airtight. I'm scared. What can we present that's new? This. How about that?
We're pretty interested in this bit of gossip ourselves.
The scandal with Mr. Corrida? But why?
Well, 2 years ago, a woman committed suicide.
Things are, getting dark, guys. This is a warning for you. Okay?
Suicide?
Her name was Celeste Impax.
Impax or in paw? I don't know. I say Impax, but
And she was Juan Corrida's manager.
the victim's manager.
But that's not all, pal. Miss Impax was Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. She taught Miss Andrews everything she knew about the business from square one.
Her mentor?
A woman who was both Mr. Corrida's manager and Miss Andrews' mentor. Could her suicide have something to do with this case? I think so.
Do you want to know more about her, pal?
Yes, please. I think this is what we need. Thank you.
She was the victim's manager and was also Miss Adrian Andrews' mentor. It's been 2 years since her suicide, and now those two are linked again by another death. Or maybe it's just a coincidence, but
Oh crap! I was like, oh dear. Well, there goes our ability to gather information. Don't die, Gumshoe. Fuck, you keep murdering the poor man. Stop it. I thought you were a prosecutor. I'm getting sick of dealing with one foolish idiot after another.
Miss Von Karma!
You can't seem to stop allying yourself with the enemy, can you? I don't need a traitor in my midst.
You don't mean...
I do. Scruffy, you have 30 minutes to get out of here. You are no longer needed. Goodbye.
You don't mean...
That's...
Wait! Please wait, sir! If I don't get this month's pay, I'll...
Quiet! If it weren't for traitors like you...
What? Who's saying this? I would have won. Is that what you want to say? Who? That voice. Edgeworth! It's the baby! My baby! Or should I say Phoenix's baby? Ah, Edgeworth Bay. You came just in the nick of time. Gumshoe's about to be fired. Save us! Help us! It's been a long time, right? And yes, I may have foreshadowed his return earlier when I used his accent.
This person... This is Mr. Edgeworth?
What am I going to do with you? Still blaming others when things go wrong? You haven't changed a bit, Franziska. Interesting relationship you two have.
You! How dare you show your face to me without a shred of shame upon it? You've soiled the Von Karma name and dragged it through the mud. Run away with your tail between your legs like the ill-bred dog you are.
Are you talking about the Von Karma family creed? To be perfect in every way? Then let's hear it, Franziska. How are things going? I hear you are having a rough time maintaining perfection in this country.
You!
He's sassy. I love it. His words are a whip. He don't need a whip like she does. You seem to be getting crushed under the weight of it all. That's why I came back.
Keep your assumptions to yourself. I haven't given in yet. I won't lose. This case is mine. I'll never hand it over to you. Never. Mr. Phoenix right. I will see you tomorrow in court. It will be a clinical lesson on the meaning of total victory.
Still the same wild mare she always was. Oops, I said it kind of like Phoenix. Sorry. Phoenix has been really quiet, by the way. He's like, my ex-boyfriend has returned. I don't know how to feel about this. Let's talk to Bay, shall we? Are you two gonna kiss and make up? I thought you, the prosecutor Miles Edgeworth, had gone and died.
Mr. Nick!
I never wanted to see you again. Ooh, so dramatic. I think that's enough of a warm welcome for someone you haven't seen in a year. Are you going to run tomorrow's trial? You heard her, right? That wild mare hasn't given in yet, it seems. So, no, I don't think I'll be making an appearance. Your hatred for me is quite unhealthy, not to mention one-sided. But I will say one thing. You can't win on your own at the trial tomorrow. What is that supposed to mean? I have something definitive that you lack, and that's the definition of teamwork. It's the power to find the truth. He's changed. I love it. Ah, man. You too. The truth? In order to understand this case, you have to understand a certain truth. Well, if you ever feel the need for my assistance, it is available to you. I'm not in charge of this case, so I can be a bit more generous with information. Just what is going on inside his head?
He loves you. He wants to help you.
A lot of things may have happened, however, Manfred von Karma was still my mentor. And a perfect win record is proof of a von Karma. 1 year ago, you could not establish guilt in a few cases. Are those losses the reason you suddenly disappeared from the prosecutor's office? Did you leave because you had lost your perfect win record? To think your motivation for prosecuting trials was so selfish. It'd been better for everyone if you never came back from the dead, Edgeworth. Damn, Phoenix! Damn! Why are you so brutal to your bae? That's not nice. Damn. He's so bitter and angry. Oh. I see. Then let me ask you something. Why do you stand in the courtroom? What is your reason? I stand in court. Well, if it was Franziska, she would almost definitely say,
I will defeat you this time.
The instant she saw me. But the courtroom is not a personal battlefield for prosecutors and lawyers. I stand in the courtroom to defend my client. To save their lives. To save your client, you say? Those who think only of their own ego-driven goals. Those kind of prosecutors are reprehensible to me. Even if you're a prodigy. Or someone like you, Edgeworth. It looks like there is still a lot you have yet to learn. A lot I have yet to learn. Me? Well. Oh, I gave him the Von Karma accent for a sec. What is wrong with me today? Well, that's enough for now. The time when you will see is coming soon enough. Huh. Okay, so we can't ask you anything then. Well, goodbye, Edgeworth, my darling. Let's try to talk to Matt. Do we have anything else we can talk to him about? about that. What do you think about this article?
If you're talking about her thing with Juan, I always thought she was a bit careless in the way she handled it.
And that's it?
That's it.
Oh.
What about Celeste?
Oh, he got quiet. Ooh, we're gonna get something juicy?
What's wrong?
How much do you know?
What do you mean, how much?
Mr. Lawyer, I may be your client, but I hope you will keep yourself out of my personal life.
No, I would never.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a lunch appointment I have to keep.
You're in detention. Who in the world are you going to eat with? The security guard? That's funny.
Mr. Nick?
This Celeste Impacts lady. Somehow I get the feeling she is a very important person in all of this. Huh. Okay, he left. Bye. Interesting. Okay, let's go back to the hotel. No, not you. Adrian, where's Adrian? Let's find her. Ugh, Lada, I'm done with you, okay? Could you leave me alone, please? Oh, here we go. Oh, Adrian!
Looks like Miss Andrews isn't here.
That's not good. I still have a few questions I want to ask her.
And she has that psych lock on her heart, right?
Well, we don't have much of a choice. I guess we'll have to come back later. What? What the? Adrian! Where are you? Is she in Corita's room? No? Where am I supposed to go? Well, this is, inconvenient. Oh, maybe you know? Because you're like the gossip king. Do you know anything about Celeste? No, you don't know. Oh, I thought you knew everything. Will, help me. Okay, let's leave the man alone. I seriously doubt that you know anything. What am I supposed to do?
I thought that,
I thought Edward didn't want to talk to us anymore. Or am I supposed to present something to him? Maybe? This woman is another key to the case. I guess we are supposed to talk to you. Okay. Do you really think so? She was Adrian Andrews' mentor a long time ago. But suddenly she was called away by production and became Juan Corrida's manager. And then, a few months later, Celeste Inpox died. But her death was a suicide, right? Yes, but there is still one riddle left unsolved. A riddle? Her suicide note. It went missing. No one could find it. A suicide note that just vanished, huh? Okay. At least we got some more info. Is there anything else? Yes! Excellent. Edgeworth, I should have known that I had to keep talking to you even though you told me to leave. Miss Inpox's death was most certainly a suicide. Of that there was no mistake. However, we could not find her suicide note. That's when the police began to suspect that someone had hidden it. A suicide note? But how do you know Miss Inpox had even written such a note? There was no solid evidence, however.
We did find traces of ink on her right index finger, which makes the likelihood of a suicide note very high. But who would hide such a thing? The police think it was Mr. Juan Corrida himself. The victim?
Ooh, this is pretty graphic, guys.
He was the one who found her body, which makes him the only person who had a chance to hide her suicide note. Mr. Corrida hid his own manager's suicide note? But why? As long as her note is missing, any speculation beyond this is meaningless. For now, I think you should look this over. This is the suicide report. Part 1, anyway. Part 1.
Okay, thank you, Edgewood babe. Let's take a look at that, shall we? Is there anything... Deceased lesson? What's your suicide note hidden? Is there anything else I can... Do I have to present it to you to get you to talk more?
I don't like to look through reports. I like suicide reports even less. Worst of all are the reports that have multiple parts like that one. That has 2. 2 parts? What you just handed me is the first part of the report. Here is the second part.
Why didn't you give us both at the same time?
The second part of the report is about an attempted suicide. The attempter's name... It's Adrian Andrews!
Oh, snap.
Ah! Miss Andrews! What did she do?
She tried to kill herself? She doesn't seem like the kind of person to try and kill herself.
Now, guys, this is, some heavy topics, and, this is something I still feel kind of iffy on when it comes to this part of the case, and, I don't want to get too into it. So let's, now.
You think she's a strong career woman? That is just her image. Adrian Andrews, she has a certain secret she's always trying to hide.
A secret?
Her codependency. That's the key word. Codependency. The word most unsuited to describing that woman.
Huh. Okay. Codependency. So, how are Adrian Andrews and codependency related?
Adrian Andrews' attempt at suicide was a few days after the death of Celeste Inpox. And why did Adrian Andrews think about committing suicide? Quite possibly because she had lost her will to live. Lost her will? But why would she? Her pillar of strength, her mentor, Celeste Inpox, was gone forever. That's why. Why would that...
Is this what they call following someone to the grave?
Ooh.
After her attempted suicide, Adrian Andrews started attending counseling sessions. She is a person who looks for someone she can trust unconditionally. And once she finds that someone, she blindly follows them. Without someone to guide her, she feels uneasy and can't carry herself through life.
This feels like such HIPAA violations. I don't know. It just feels like such privacy violation. Ugh, I don't like it.
And that's her codependency? When Celeste Inpox suddenly committed suicide, the world before her turned pitch dark. That's according to Adrian Andrews herself. Then that means her super confident attitude. It's all a facade. She's only copying her mentor's behavior to hold herself together.
How terrible. Alright, we got evidence now. So I think that's finally it. We have enough to break her Cyclops, which I don't feel good about. But we will be doing that in the next episode. Thank you guys so very much for watching. I hope you're enjoying this, and until next time, have a nice day. Bye!